What's up? And I'm not set up because waiting for my damn coffee, so I don't have a good mic yet, but I'm working on it. Okay, power on. Want to hear it? Power on. There we go. Bluetooth. How is everyone doing today? Turn Bluetooth on. I have no idea what this thing is. Connect. Because it's a Mac and it just comes up and tells me. So, maybe. Setting. Audio. Bluetooth. Speaker. Bluetooth. That's fine. All right. So everything should be good, right? How does it sound? Anybody here? What is up, Lester? I'm switching everything over to, and it should say it now here, although I don't see anywhere where it says anything. It should all say ThomllamaMakes instead of 3D Printing Llama and Tom Llama and Thomas Llama, and there were so many. I had so many different accounts for so many different things. So it's all going to be ThomllamaMakes. The only thing that hasn't been able to switch over yet is YouTube, because to switch them all, I had to get a ThomllamaMakes Gmail account. So my YouTube is attached, because it's all Google, is attached to the 3D Printing Llama Google thing. So I'm not sure how I'm going to handle Google, but they're the only one. I may actually just start another channel, because I only have like, I don't know, 500 or 600 followers over there on YouTube, which is bizarre, but whatever. I may just start a whole new channel, ThomllamaMakes, on YouTube, because I never hit that 1,000 anyways. And I'm pretty sure I can hit the 100 real quick to lock in the name again. And that way I could still have 3D Printing Llama for strictly 3D printing stuff on YouTube, which will never be live. I don't really do much live 3D printing, because most of it's practical. The only time I do 3D printing on YouTube is when I make a video, and it's usually for out here in the garage. So there is that. And we need to move this thing. So yeah, hopefully, look at all my pretty boards. There's a cutting board in the ways of being put together. And yeah. Oh, look, now you can see all my pretty tools behind me. Isn't that a better view than just the garage doors? I think it is. So, yeah, everything's going over. I'm also streaming on Twitch right now and YouTube. I'm doing the dual streaming thing. So if you're on YouTube, you want to go to my Twitch, ThomllamaMakes, at twitch.com, or twitch.com, ThomllamaMakes, whatever the hell it is. And follow me there, because that's 90% of where I live stream. I don't live stream on YouTube anymore, although I may go back to that too, because Twitch isn't, I don't know. I find Twitch annoying. I still find it annoying. In some ways, it's better. It's great for those people that have all the drop games and like all that weird interaction stuff, but I'm not going to OBS. You got to deal with OBS and all these. I just want to turn on StreamYards and stream and chit chat and have people hang out or talk about something. I don't need all that. The whole lights blinking in the background and the game drops, and it's just distraction to me. I don't. It doesn't thrill me. And I can't sit that long with my leg. I was hoping this chair would be better why I came out here than indoors, but of course the back of my leg is still freaking killing me and pushing the van around. The van is now up here. It's like right on the other side of this wall. You can't see it, but it's right there. It's not at the end of the driveway anymore. So hopefully I can actually start working on it and see if I can fix it, or if I'm just going to sell it. I have been working on better vacuumy things, attachments for my vacuum. So the vacuum now sticks right on there and it's done, which is awesome. I love practical prints. These work very well. I've been using them for a while, but slightly different. This was the one that was actually on this belt sander, which that's nice and tight now. Wasn't very tight. It got looser over time, as you can see. Um, I ended up putting tape on it because every time I'd pull it, the vacuum would pull it off with it. I think the PLA just stretched or got heated, or it wasn't really good anyways because it was really long and it extended the head out here like another freaking foot out beyond it, and it was kind of obnoxious. So I designed this puppy. Where's the camera? Which has a slight offset because I actually, it's the third one. Where are the other two? Right here. Laptop. So I did this one, which is basically the same as this, but a little tighter. And they're flexibles. They're all flexible PLAs. So they actually grip better. And I use a higher, the one thing I have found with these vacuum things is I use at least a 0.3 millimeter layer height. Because the more ridges you have, the better it grips. So I did this one. The problem with it is it sticks it out quite a ways, and I mean it's still longer. And once I put the vacuum on it, my knuckle hits. It's hitting even there without the knuckle, without the vacuum on it. So I did this one thinking I'd shorten it up, but it still has the same problem. It's just shorter. So I basically took this one and just offset the hole quite a bit, and so I can shift it out, and my knuckle no longer hits. Isn't that freaking brilliant? It only took 3 tries. And the same thing with this. And these are just for the shop vac. And they're 3D printed out of flexible TPU. I mean, flexible PLA. They're not TPU, they're PLA. They are the, oh god, I got a rat's nest of cords down here and hoses. They are the Sparta 3D from Canada flexible PLA. And I've got to say, it's not perfect, although I'm doing these at really high print speeds. Not really high, but pretty decent print speeds. And, high resolution, high layer height. So they're not super clean, but that's okay because that actually makes it grip, and that'll wear right off, sticking it on and off there. But this is gone. It is now garbage. Right in the garbage can. Nice shot. So anyway, yeah. All my names are going to be ThomllamaMakes. It's going to be everywhere. It's going to be all my stuff, everything. I guess I'm just going to start a new YouTube channel, but for now, the live streams are going to be on Twitch. View on Twitch. It's still saying 3D printing llama. It should say ThomllamaMakes. What is it still saying 3D printing llama? Let's see if I type it in. So the search is coming up here. Built over bot. This fuzzy llama. What is going on? Mute. Mute. Okay. That's weird. StreamYard streaming the what's up, Viking? StreamYards isn't showing the comments from Twitch. It's only showing the comments from YouTube. I'm not seeing any of the Twitch comments. This is really weird. Hi, Sergio. Hi, Build Over Bot. Yeah, Twitch doesn't. It's not as clear on Twitch either. I still like YouTube better for streaming. I'm sorry, I do. But for now, I'm going to do it on Twitch because YouTube is still 3D printing llama. It's not ThomllamaMakes yet. I think I'm doing, like I said earlier, I think I'm just going to start a new channel altogether. How long of a delay is that? I'm watching my own stream on Twitch. I just rubbed the camera. Let's see how long of a delay it is before it shows up. Wow, this is a long ass delay. It still hasn't shown up. It's still not. There we go. So what was that, like 30 seconds? There's a big delay there on Twitch. Worse than YouTube. What's up, Viking? He's over on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube, Twitch, it's all the same. It's all the same. It's all the same. I'm just say go to Bungie and print and tag for hotmix. So let's edit that. So, did I spell everything right? I just hit post and I don't even know if I typed it right because I'm trying to type on this little stupid frickin' thing and it's not working right. Preparing stuff for my stepdaughter's confirmation tomorrow. I didn't know you had a stepdaughter. Jerry, just woke up. Get your ass up. What's up, Milan? Yeah, I don't YouTube. For everyone on YouTube, which is showing me there's a lot more people on YouTube than there is on Twitch. I'm still streaming today. Streaming on YouTube. YouTube is still 3D printing llama. That's the only thing I haven't changed over yet because I can't. There's always one. There's got to be one. I do think I'm going to make a channel called ThomllamaMakes. Since I have a Google, that's how I did the change. Is I made a Google email of ThomllamaMakes and switched everything over to that email address. So it's all one email. It's coming in for all the notifications from now on. Everything's all in one. If you go looking for me on any socials, including Instagram, I switched the Instagram. I switched Facebook. I switched Twitter. I switched Twitch. What else? I got a Google Mail. The only thing that isn't switched is YouTube. If you're on YouTube, go to Twitch because that's where I normally stream. And it is ThomllamaMakes on Twitch now. And that should show up on both. Did it show up on both? Let's find out. I don't think it did. There you go. There's a link for everybody. Which, again, I'm not. An error occurred. It won't let me post my own Twitch account. That's so stupid. It told me there's an error by posting my own thing. That makes absolutely no sense. But whatever. Whatever floats their boat. What's up, Stephen Poole? So, hey, Sergio, do you print more of those vac head things, vent things yet? I'm really curious how the logo one comes out. Your logo is like out of bounds. It looks good in form, but it's out of bounds. If that makes sense. Yes, I can. The problem is to change all the other accounts. I should have done that first. I created a ThomllamaMakes Gmail account to switch everything over. Instead of just switching my 3D printing llama Gmail account, which would have automatically switched my YouTube, dumbass me just started a new Gmail account under ThomllamaMakes. So now I can't change the 3D printing to ThomllamaMakes because ThomllamaMakes is already taken. Kid just can't win. Just can't win. Yeah, witness protection. Social media witness protection. Now I'm just tired of trying to figure out who's on what, and I had like 9 different email addresses. I had 3D printing llama at Comcast, I had 3D printing llama at Gmail, I had Tom Llama at Gmail, Tom Llama at Comcast, Tom Llama at East Coast Trail Rider Reviews, which doesn't even exist anymore. I have to bypass that still. It was just, I just had a no other way to say it. I had a clusterfuck of stuff of emails and account names. And I originally tried to switch everything over to Tom Llama, and there was just like Instagram, I can't. YouTube, I sort of did. Um, Twitter, I couldn't. I did, but it was a game. It was just getting to be a pain in the ass. So I made a new one. I just up and did it this morning. Got tired. I was reading emails, and that's when I did it this morning at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I started. I was up at 2 o'clock this morning reading emails, and like 8 coming in from here and 9 coming in from there, and it was even worse because I'm using it for woodworking too. And whoever I happen to be reading an email from, if I hit reply to sender, if I was in one of the other accounts, it would resend it out from that account. And I literally have like 6 email accounts. Actually, it was more like 7, 8, 9, 10 with other things. So if I'm reading email from one and then an email comes in, my little Mac comes in and says, hey, there's a new email. You want to read it? You click on it. Well, if you go to send it sends it out from the account you were reading in the mail account. So if I was reading a personal email and responding to a business email, it would use my personal email to send it. So like the woodworking guys go like, I've got like, who are you? I've got like Tom Llamas and 3D printing llamas and llama makers, and he's just like, which email do I use? I was like, okay, I got to straighten that all out. So I straightened it all out today, somewhat. Still not perfect, but it's much better. And I have coffee, and it's good. It's I want to say it's hazelnut, but it's not actually. Well, I mean, it is hazelnut. But when I make hazelnut coffee, I don't like flavored coffees in their generic form. I usually buy like a little. I buy a big can of cheap crap coffee, and then I buy a little bag of flavors. I have like hazelnut and mocha and a couple others. I like flavors once in a while, not a lot. But even still, I take like I have another regular like what we used to call 1 pound can. They're actually like 12 ounces now, but whatever. I put like 2 scoops of the flavored in there and then fill the rest up with regular coffee and shake it up because I like a hint of the flavored coffees. I just find that flavored coffees are way too strong these days. Anyway, anyone want to come in and hang out for? I'm not gonna do this for very long. I was just doing this to make sure everything worked. Um, but if anyone wants to come hang out, is Twitch disconnected because it did change the name? It is. That's the whole problem. It's trying to send it out as Tom Llama, 3D printing llama on Twitch. Even though I'm broadcasting, it won't let me. There we go. Yeah. If I use StreamYards, because StreamYards is still logged in thinking I'm 3D printing llama, I have to change StreamYards too. It connected because I connected with, oops, I got to change it, and I changed the name after I started streaming. I always do that 5-minute startup thing. So I changed it after. That's what took me so long between making a coffee and changing the name in here. So it hasn't kicked over yet. I got to change it on StreamYard, which is no big deal. That's an easy fix. But anyways, so what's everyone else up to? That's why it just booted me out. I think it's trying to switch over now. Am I back on both platforms? Yep, they're both running again. I asked Sergio about them things, and I never looked to see what his response was. Did you even respond? Not yet. That must be the response. Yeah. I really want to see what his logo vent looks like. I made him those vents. I don't know if you saw it on Twitter, but I made him little vents that he made them. I just designed them. Who's here now? Oh, my aunt's here. Looks like I gotta go. My aunt's here. I think she's just picking up my mother, but that's all right. Mom's going out for the day. Everyone's gonna be gone. I have people camped out in the yard. The gypsies are camped out in the yard. And they took off for the day, and my aunt's taking my mother off for the day, so I can have a better part of the day to myself. Day's half over already, but whatever. It's 11. I've been up for like 9 hours already. Whatever. Maybe I'll just go up and take a nap in total quietness. Except for everybody over there is doing lawn work. Couldn't do it on the sunny days. It's kind of cloudy and misty and yucky here. It's warm. It is that. Twitch is struggling. Yeah, Twitch always struggles. I really don't like Twitch, but everyone's like, it's better for streaming. And the more I'm streaming there, the more I'm not liking streaming there. The only thing about it is I might actually get paid someday. Although they're not paying out either because you got to do the $100, and I'm only making like $10 a month. So because I'm not really pushing advertising and all that. I think there's like one ad in, when you first get in, and then another one in a half an hour, and that's it. So I'm not really making anything, but I'm never gonna hit 1,000 on YouTube. So I don't get any money off of YouTube. Not that I need the money. I don't really do it for the money, but it'd be nice to pay for StreamYards, which it's still not doing because I haven't collected a freaking penny from Twitch yet. So, but I think I'll just keep streaming on Twitch for a little while longer. I have a feeling I will be converting over to back to YouTube at some point because I just like it better. It works better. It's cleaner. It streams cleaner. I mean, Twitch, I'm sitting here watching it, and StreamYards, I'm a little blurry, or on YouTube, I'm a little blurry, but on Twitch, it's like all jumpy and terrible. Watching on both. How's it going, Vince? Canadian Maker Project. Haven't seen you in a while. What's up, Rob? Everyone's over on YouTube. That's why. Ever since I switched to Twitch, a lot of people didn't switch over to Twitch. Y'all need to switch over to Twitch. So that way, once you switch over to Twitch, I can switch back to YouTube. That's funny. Oh, because I probably will. I would like to hit that 1,000 mark so I can get, a little bit of money back when I stream and or upload videos. I don't need to get rich off of it. I'm not trying to do it for a full-time job, but it would get it. It's more of an encouragement if I was collecting, 20, 30, $50 a month off of YouTube. I would do YouTube videos more. Yeah, but it's not. I'm not really getting anything off of this because I don't do it enough. So it's not doing me any good here either. And it's the format isn't as good, and the quality isn't as good. Twitch isn't as good. I'm sorry. It's built for streaming, and it's worse at streaming. It really is. You get more jumpiness. You get more frame drops. I'm streaming. They're both streaming equally out of StreamYards, and yet YouTube is way better quality than Twitch is. They both have their pluses and minuses. I just whatever. It is what it is. It just is what it is. Yeah, it's not here. It's much more jumpy on. I'm getting frame drops on Twitch, and I'm not on YouTube. And that could be the playback coming to me, but YouTube is usually more stable. And I just don't. I never really liked the Twitch platform. The whole. I'm not into the whole flashy lights and the game drops are cute and everything, but I'm not gonna install more software and run OSB or OBS or whatever the hell it is, and I'm just not gonna get into it. It's just not important to me. It's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to be all flashy and goofy. I passed out after work last night. Well, that's a good bad thing. Did you pass out as a good thing because you were tired and you needed to pass out, or did you pass out because you drank too much at work? Were you drinking too much at work, Rob? Anyway, so this is life. I am going to have to kill it because I can hear them all the way through the walls, both walls. I can hear my mother babbling her mouth. What is up, head fog? How is life? Mike, never let the machines win. Haven't seen you. You got stickers on my CNC, Mike. You're like the only one, really. Yeah, Mike, the only one besides Open Build. Who's that one over there? Oh, that's Chris Riley's Christmas one. And then Mike, and then they're all open builds. Oh, and shark bites. That's a shark bit. I could call them shark bits. CNC. Mike's the only 3D printer dude on my CNC. You should feel privileged there, Mike. Basically, because the sticker came in and I was out here and it got stuck on the CNC. Because literally, when you sent me that, I was still building this, I think, or I just moved it over here. Can't remember. Anyway, you're on my CNC machine, man. You're the man. Coffee is so good today. I love my coffee. I feel better now. You should feel honored. Oh, you guys haven't seen this awesomeness of a bench. Saw scrap oak, and it's big and heavy, and all scrap oak. Look at that thing. I'm going the wrong way. Isn't that nice? And there's a cutting board on top of it already, and I'm using it already, and it's really thick. And you can't really tell it's scrap oak anymore because I filled in all the end grains, but it's like all rotten on the bottom. It's all kind of the bad parts from all the reclaimed oak I got. Wow, my tool wall looks kind of neat here. I keep looking at it thinking it's a mess, but it doesn't look bad in a picture. It's kind of messy to me. This is really messy right here. And all down here. And all underneath it you can't see. Anyway, they're in there yelling and screaming. Well, I was trying to get my mother to stop talking and get moving. Because my mother doesn't ever stop talking. She's worse than me. My mother would put me and Dan together to shame. And Dan's as good as me. He's good at blabbering his jaws. And my mother's got us both beat by a lot. Where's the tape measure? I'm missing a couple tape measures, actually. They're around here somewhere. That's why I have a buttload of them. Anyway, I am going to Well, we've been on here like an hour, half hour. Too much coffee? No, never too much coffee. Never enough coffee. I need more coffee. No, I have had too much coffee. Mm. RO system in the house for excellent remote operation. Is that what you're telling me? Bringing my French press coffee to a new level. French presses are nice. I have they're kind of a pain. I have the um, Hamilton Beach One Scoop, which is a single serve, but uses regular everyday coffee and has no filter, papers, bags, pods, couplets, no crap. You buy regular everyday coffee and you put it in there. The only issue it has is it's literally got 3 filtrations in it. It's got the cup that holds the coffee that has kind of a filter on it. Then there's one below it that's a fine grain, and then there's one below it that just has a hole, but it actually has a slight dip, so any of the dusty grains or anything kind of sit in it, and you have to clean it each time you use it, which really isn't that hard. I compost the coffee, so I just dump it in the bucket and rinse it off in the sink. And that's the other thing people don't realize: coffee in your kitchen sink, coffee grinds in small doses. You don't want to overdo it. In small doses, there's something in the oils or something in the coffee that keep the crap from sticking to the side of your drains. Coffee is really good to go down your drains. Like, you know how they are always telling you to put like um, the enzymes and crap down there, which are actually good for your tank if you have an actual septic tank like I do. But for your actual drains, coffee is great. If you have drains that are like getting stuck but aren't actually stopped, if you start dumping some used, they got to be used so the oils come out or some crap. But if you dump coffee grains into your drains like once a day, just a little bit, uh, it'll actually clear your drains out and keep them clean. It keeps them really clean once they're clean. The only thing it does do is coffee stain your pipes. So if you have the white, pipes and you unscrew it, it'll be like brown inside, but it'll be perfectly clean other than it being brown. It's amazing how well it does work too, because my kitchen drain is my mother made us get this stupid side drain sink, and it was already on the other side, so the pipe comes down into the trap, and it does this weird bend around because it wasn't right. So there's big, long, probably 2.5, 3 foot section of pipe, all not going up and down, but back and forth and around, and it's just obnoxious. I want a center freaking drain sink, and that side drain sink is stupid. But yeah, I was expecting that thing to clog up right away, and it never has. Coffee grounds are awesome in your drain. You should put coffee grounds down your drains once a month, minimum. Used coffee grounds. Just sprinkle them down the drain. Let them sit in the trap. And if you got it bad, do it every day for like a month, and it will clear them right out. Breaks down the whatever. The oils break down the buildup or some, I don't know the exact science behind it, but it works. Anyway, I am killing it. So there you have it. Everything is ThomllamaMakes except YouTube, which I'll probably just start up a YouTube channel with ThomllamaMakes and put it out there and deal with it. And just keep the 3D printing llama for the video, for just videos, no live streams, which probably isn't a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I'll just keep the 3D printing llama channel as 3D printing llama and just use it for 3D printing videos. And then use the ThomllamaMakes for woodworking and combination videos. It's probably a good idea. I don't know. We're better than we were before. If YouTube's the only one that stays, it doesn't really matter because I don't really do. I may do a video a month now, so it doesn't really matter. But anyways, I'm gonna go now. See you. Bye.